Rolling. Oh my god, that's so bright. Oh, autofocus, what are you doing? Manual, no manual. Auto everything. There we go. Yeah, that's more like it. Welcome to Manchester Beach. Here we have a beautiful view of Seattle, and it's wonderful. I haven't been here in like 10-ish years. You can see some boats. Look at all those Amazon packages, and maybe Best Buy and Barnes & Noble packages. Isn't that neat? You know, I brought a tripod, but I'm too lazy to actually use it right now, so we'll just make do with what we have. I have had a lot— oh, I forget! You have a perfect angle of Mount Rainier over there, and it's not smoggy. Anyhoozle, why am I too lazy to use a tripod? I don't know. So, I've been thinking about lots and lots of things. I've been working a lot of social media content as well, working for 2 pretty big companies, all really exciting stuff, except for the fact that I don't have a lot of time to make my own content, and I don't like that. I'm also still trying to figure out what content I want to make. In fact, I've had a lot of ideas, a lot of introspection as well. I've been trying to figure out what it means to be a filmmaker these days. Does it mean going to Hollywood and making Hollywood movies? Does it mean making artsy movies? These days, I mostly just watch YouTube videos because they're kind of short enough that I can work on a project and then invest maybe 10 minutes into a few YouTube videos, or maybe even 20 minutes of a show, and then I move on to do something else. And it makes me wonder, what do I want to do? I would love to continue expressing myself, continue making the art that I want to create. I miss the days where I was making drone. Some of the most fun I've had recently was honestly just going out to the rainforest and hiking with Josh and getting some drone footage. So I feel like it's been a little while since I've made stuff for me. But granted, the stuff that I like making takes a lot of time, and I don't have a lot of time to make that stuff right now. So what can we do about that? Currently, what I would love to make is just something small enough and short enough that I can make in like a couple of hours. It doesn't need to be too big. And I don't want to make tutorials. I've done enough tutorials already. I don't mind teaching people, but that's not the primary thing that I want to create. So I'm thinking, while I'm still experimenting as a filmmaker, I would love to take you guys onto the journey with me. Things that I'm discovering while I'm making this stuff, whether that's something in CGI, in post-production, in writing, what have you. It's also stuff that I want to express myself through. I love videos and film. I love science fiction, and I love cosplay. I feel like through these 3 things, I can express myself fully. Even the way I look right now is a form of expression. It's something that I enjoy appearing like. It's something that I want to keep doing. It's something that I haven't exactly felt all that much before. To be able to express myself in the way that I would like to express myself. It's been a while since I've really hit that stride where I could just go out and make something. And with the amount of time that I have, I feel like I'm kind of limited on that. And so, I would love to be able to crank something out, ideally once a week. That is my new goal. Release something twice a month. Something for TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Make sure it is super short, something that's very doable for me, but also enjoyable for me, and a way that I can express myself. Because ultimately, what I want to do is to be able to express myself in hopes that you guys will do the same. I feel like art gives us an amazing opportunity to really express who we truly are on the inside, and to manifest that on the outside. Whether that's through drawing, music, films, cosplay, any kind of art form that you have, express yourself. And that is something that I want to do. What does this look like though? What does my self-expression look like? For filmmakers, it's usually narrative films, but what does that look like for me? I'm not quite sure yet. And I think that's part of the fun of being an artist, is being able to experiment, see what works, what doesn't, what feels right, what doesn't feel right. And starting to experiment, again, since I don't have a lot of time, I want to create short shorts, basically. I don't know what it's going to be called yet. It's basically just going to be me experimenting, me finding some cool things, and showing you guys the process while I'm figuring it out myself. I think what I want to try doing is just being more open, being more vulnerable, and being a bit more present with what I'm doing. So the first video is going to showcase this cool doohickey thing, already live on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Go check those out. Also, comment below, what does it mean to be an artist to you? Let me know what your thoughts are. I'd love to hear it. I think it's such a vague term to be an artist that I would love to know your interpretation of that phrase. But until then, my name is Lo-Fi. I am a filmmaker from MozaicStudios, also an artist and a cosplayer. Let's make art together. Thanks for being a part of the crew, and see you next time.